excellent reason, too. As you know, a special challenge was issued. Mr. Saito said he wanted to have Mr. Wrestling number 2 in his own kind of a match, a judo jacket match. Now, Wrestling 2 has wrestled the world over. He has faced that form of competition in the past, but obviously not with the skill and expertise that Mr. Saito had as a background.
No, I certainly didn't, Gordon. That was an experience within itself. But I enjoyed it for the simple reason is that the man himself made a mistake. And I capitalized on it, as you will see. And I believe you have some tape on that was taken during the time of the match. And you will see as I capitalize on his mistake.
And that, of course, is the name of the game. In this profession, in this sport, one mistake and it's all over. You just don't fumble the ball. There's no question about that. And may I just point out that we are going to be seeing in just a couple of moments the match between Wrestling 2 and Mr. Saito. And I want to point out once again, this was a direct challenge from Mr. Saito. He wanted judo jackets. That's how he figured he would finally humiliate Wrestling 2 and defeat him. So right now, let's go to the Omni, and let's take a look at the closing moments of this match, and I know it's a moment that you're going to enjoy reliving.
Yes. Well, here we are. Well, needless to say, I got a jacket on. He's got a jacket on. Well, I'm playing his game. We're coming into, you might say, a referee's position as far as the judo jacket is concerned. I'm very, very cautious at this particular point because I know that this man is well familiar with the jackets and far more than I am, Gordon, and I had to be very cautious and very careful.
Obviously, of course, you can use those jackets. You get tremendous extra leverage with them.
Well, as you see just then, I tried a little move myself, and which he has very, very good balance, good coordination. He tried to move, but I have fairly good balance myself on my feet, and even more so when I'm on the ground. But I like this. The man was just digging as hard as he could possibly dig. He felt and he knew within himself that he was going to tear me from limb to limb. But I had a few tricks up my sleeve also.
Certainly no question about it. And again, he tried for a throw. Well blocked by you. You're back to that side headlock. I notice you seem to be going back more to the basics of wrestling, where he is once again trying to concentrate on the jacket aspect of the attack, but you've been pretty well turning it in your favor.
Well, Gordon, wrestling has always been my life. It's been my entire career, and wrestling is what I know best. This man, he knows the judo jacket best, so all I could do is try to counter anything that he tried to pull on me, which worked out fairly well for myself.
Deeper into the match now.
At this point right here is where he made his mistake. When he took my jacket off, it put me back in my type of world. Without a jacket, I suddenly felt like me again. I felt like a new man. I felt that soft confidence shoot back into my body. And when he was strangling on me, something came over me that I can't explain. But I made my move. I came on him, and I poured everything I had on him. I felt this was it. This was the time. And he, like I said, he started it. I finished it. He pulled the jacket off, so I said, well, okay, good enough. Then I'll just unload you from your jacket, pal, and we'll go all the way with no jackets and just finish it the way it should be done.
And, of course, using that tremendous knee lift now, utilizing that jacket, you're taking that off of him. So now, hang the jackets. It's just one man on one man. And he initiated it, so he asked for it.
Well, exactly right. He wanted to fall back on wrestling. That suited me fine because now he's in my area. He's in my bag. He's in my thing. I like this. I loved it so much. And he made the moves that I wanted him to make. He made the mistake, and I took advantage of it. Simple as that.
And full advantage at that, I might add. All right. Saito back on the canvas. There's that knee, and that has to spell defeat.
Well, it's been wonderful to me, Gordon. It's been absolutely wonderful to me, and I intend to carry it on and on and on and on, right on down the line. As I told you once before, I'm after a lot of things. You got a national heavyweight title match floating around here, I'm digging for that. I'm going to dig for it as hard as I can because I feel great. I feel like a winner, and there's no one that's going to stop me. The world's title is floating around. I'm going to dig for that also because I feel I've had time to sit back and regain a lot of self-confidence in myself. I've had time to regain power, regain my mind, my senses. and I've got it all back. I've never felt greater in my entire life, and I'm coming all the way. So all you big champions out there, beware of two.